Tomato Cinnamon here, and I am back for another video. Today I want to discuss something that someone requested me to do. Timothy the Furry on Amino requested me to do a video on how to tell your parents you're a furry if you're really nervous, all sorts of stuff. I know it doesn't matter, and I honestly really don't care. I just straight up told them, and they were fine with it. Just know that when you tell them, you have nothing to worry about. As long as they don't know too much. You know what I mean? There are levels in which people like and hate furries. There's level 1, where they don't know about furries and don't know who they are. Level 2 is where, they know about furries, they just don't know you're one. 3, they know you're a furry, and they like furries. Stage 4, and the final stage, they know what furries are, and they hate furries. Those are the 4 stages of your parents knowing or not knowing you're a furry, and there are different ways you could tell them that you are one. And I'm going to be displaying one for each of those ranks. So let's get started. Stage 1, numero uno, is telling your parents you're one, and they don't know who they are, they don't know who furries are, they don't know anything about them. That was kind of like my experience with them. First up, you gotta approach them with a prepared sort of presentation for them, because they don't know who they are, and you know how parents are. If you don't know who you don't know who they are, you gotta explain literally everything to your parents. But don't tell too much, alright? Don't try to shed negative light on negative things. I mean, don't mention them. Don't mention the negatives if your parents are gonna be that way and kind of call you out if you like the negative stuff, and will think you like it. You know what I mean? So tell them with a presentation about what furries are, what a fursona is, the conventions, events, meets, some people in the community, etc. You know what? You know? So that's how you would handle the first stage. Let's move on to the second. Can't make second with my hands. Next up is rank 2. Yeah, that's a 2. When your parents know who furries are, but they don't know you're a furry, straight up tell them. If they don't think of anything negative or anything positive, just tell them. That's kind of a rare occasion that they would not know anything about furries if they knew something about furries, which is kind of funny. Yeah, that's how you do it. Just straight up tell them a few things, maybe about your fursona, about a little bit about conventions. Just straight up tell them, though. You don't really have to have anything prepared if they already know about it already. We good? Next up is number 3. This stage 3, is where your parents know who furries are, and they like them. You know what? Just tell them. And if you tell them, they'll probably like you for it because they like furries so much. But it's kind of a weird occasion. It's kind of still a rare one. The most rarest ones are like 2 and 3. The most common ones are 1 and 2 rank. But if they like them, then just tell them. Tell them about your fursona and stuff like that. Basically, for all these, just tell them about your fursona. But anyway, we're moving on to stage 4. Yeah, I did it this time. Next is the 4th and final stage, when your parents know who furries are, but they don't like them. For whatever reason, they don't like them. Kind of respect the fact they don't like them and put that into your presentation. Approach them calmly. And, you know what? Name some positives that furries have. And that your parents maybe shouldn't listen to those stereotypes they find in the media. Normally, for the parents who don't like furries are the ones who are on the media a little too much, and they've seen a bunch of stereotypes, like a lot of stereotypes, because furries have a lot of stereotypes about them. Trust me. If you've stepped even on the tip of the iceberg, you'd know. Next, don't say like, oh, you should like furries because this. That's gonna make you sound kind of snooty. It's gonna make you sound like a poorly behaved child. You don't want to sound like that. Instead, approach it in more of a calm, positive manner. Like, I understand you don't like furries, but there are some positive things about them. You know, and name some positive things. Even show them some documentaries. Show them, what's that video called? It Gets Better. That's a really good documentary. Yeah. Show them that. Show them some positive things. And just, if they have a misconception, have them ask questions. And then you can answer those questions and clear up the misconceptions. That's probably what I would do if they didn't like them that much. Now, if they still don't like it to this point, then just tell them you don't have to. You don't have to like them. You can just not get involved, and you know what? You'd be better off just fine. It's really not that big of a deal if your parents don't get involved in it and you do. It's really not. That's not the overall goal. Your overall goal is for your parents to understand. Kind of like being in any other community. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm Toast Cinnamon, and I'll see you in the next video. By the way, this is more of a shout out to Timothy the Furry because it's his suggestion, and I'm really happy that I got some suggestions from my viewers. That's kind of awesome. And, well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, if I ever make one again. Just kidding, I will, don't worry. Alright, bye-bye.